The first step in any conversation is picking up the courage to actually speak in the first place. Something that Komi is actually very slowly achieving. We have actually heard a sentence or two. I don't think we're going to get a fully fledged dialogue going, but it's a start. And with the previous episode, with Komi actually initiating the terms of agreements for being friends, without the help of Tadano or anyone else, that was quite a big step. Even if the person involved is a little peculiar. But that's par for the course for who we've seen so far. In fact, I would say that this recent one isn't that bad by comparison. Actually, a very viable friend. So, shall we see who gets introduced in this one? What kind of opportunities or excursions happen? Or will we be confronted with another educational escapade? Whatever it is, I'm sure we'll have fun. An acceptable use of 3D work there. Yeah. I mean, is she usually so instantly afraid when he talks to her in the morning? What could be? I think it's just a use of alliteration. She's a comedian. A joke that she heard, right? So she's not coming up with her own material. Okay. I don't think these are what it is in Japanese. I didn't actually read what Komi wrote. But they're having fun with the translation. Huh? Oh, I liked it. That was awful. Have you been a victim of the terrible alliteration and puns? Not the first time someone said that recently. Some sort of code or death threat. Huh? She's seemingly overflowing with excitement. But since it's on the same level, she can really get behind it. Also, was the joke that he said something about cats? I didn't actually catch it. But your first kind of foray into the world of comedy. Dad jokes, terrible puns, they're fairly easy to come by, especially in Japanese, where wordplay is a big part of it. There's various types of humour throughout various countries and cultures, some that don't quite translate. And how long is it going to be before we have a kind of full class like we're seeing in this opening? Is Tadano actually ever going to be accepted? Or always seen as a sort of hindrance? A shopping trip, yeah, that could work. I mean, you'd have to go out to the stores. I don't think that's too bad. Is there any problems with staying inside all the time? Having to wait for a response like this is slightly awkward. You finish speaking 20 seconds later. Well, yeah. That was going to be my exact statement. How's anyone going to know what Komi is talking about if he doesn't go along? Not quite what he said. Someone might need to put a muzzle on her, though. Look who just happens to show up. Don't you have anything better to do? Yeah, first time apparently going out shopping kind of thing, especially with a group of friends. I mean, understandable. It wasn't until... Actually, I don't know how old I was when I actually started getting my own clothes, rather than just wearing things that I got on birthdays or Christmas or anything like that. Overridden. Yeah, I mean, the sales for those shops are going to skyrocket now. I don't think you need to make a big song and dance about it. Oh god, you're actually making it into a fully fledged production. Slightly... Tadano's not quite into the Chinese traditional dress type stylings. I don't think it's quite her bag, but Komi is just going to accept casual kind of normal clothes. This is a bit... I mean, as casual homeware, it's fine. And yet, this is the one that you're going to accept with all her heart. I think anything, it might be a step up from what she was given just now. What kind of scoring is he going to manage, though? Just like a summer dress. simple. The man has taste. Maybe a full score. I mean, I can feel that there was quite a few more close changes going on. They're not going to just let her get away with that little. I mean, what? So she's got a new dress, new clothes, so... What is this character we're getting introduced to? The straightforward professional boss. Hairstylist. New dress, new hair. Oh no. Did she have an appointment? Seems that she has a history with this hairstylist. When you're customer facing and you have that kind of response from someone, you would probably start to think something is up with yourself. That was kind of out of nowhere. I wonder how much difference is going to be. That might be a bit too big of a change. I didn't expect this kind of... Usually you'd ask people's permission before taking their picture, but I'm surprised Komi isn't more harassed by people with cameras. I imagined as much. I've actually done something similar, especially at the barbers. I don't want to talk to them. Tanashi? To be fair, it's around the same level as Tadano's understanding of Komi. Oh no. Has anyone actually ever informed someone when they've done it wrong? Would you be happy with anything that a hairdresser does? Good thing there was the magazines there to facilitate her answers. Maybe there's a medical reason she can't talk. I mean, this would be kind of off-putting. But she's never going to be a pro hairstylist. She gets torn down that easily from a single customer. Quickly run away, using the magazine once again to clear up any sort of misunderstandings. Since the boss knows about it, why don't you just ask? Well, she's got a bit of a a spring in her step there. Ah. Simple. Arigato. Good thing that's big, bold, and bright in the middle of a article. Now leave. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And of course, the boy noticed. He's not going to miss something like that. Well, looks like someone's committing Sudoku for their insolence and not noticing. I haven't actually been kept up awake by it, not for a very long time at least. Fairly... Well, fried eggs isn't too much of a boring choice, really. There's not, like, a lot you can really get wrong. Okay. Well, if it was raining or something. I'm lost. What? Okay. I had no idea what was going on with that sentence. Jacket got wet. Book. Was it cold? Okay, that's kind of a... Two words can be the same and mean separate things. Hungry and hungry, okay. Also, I don't think this is exactly what it's saying in the Japanese. I would like to know what that misunderstanding he had before. But of course, with Tadano putting her mind to rest, she can sleep with ease. Are you looking for attention there? Damn it. Don't die. I think Komi takes things a little too literally. There we go. There's the attention that was craved. I mean, there's fun of the moment that there is, which is probably what Nishima craves. I can't pay attention with how am I smacking a face on the desk, bowing. I'll be quiet. That's the new Gorimi. Well, it's just a paper fan, so it's not too bad. Who's going to be the first one out? You've been sat down for 4 seconds. Where's the studying? I mean, it makes... Who just carries a full Jenga stack in their bag? I mean, there's procrastination, then there's taking it to a whole new level like this. It's more than just losing the game. You might lose a lot more. Try and find a loose tile. Interference! Bye, Najimi. Though the time played was very short, they each got at least a one round. I mean, as soon as she appeared, you knew what was happening there. A hard day studying, avoiding getting knocked out by a paper fan. We were told that she doesn't really go out shopping or anything, so it doesn't surprise me that she was staying home during summer. I thought she'd be stuck there, paralysed by the thought of calling him, not just giving up. Maybe it's best to not question him. He's already strange enough. Of course, yes. You're thinking of making sure that Komi is okay. No other reason why you'd think of phoning her or anything. It is all for... there's a lot wrong with him. Not sure he's ill, though. Wow, immediate hang-up. Or was it just not answered in the first place? Okay. Someone who... traditional boundaries and tension just doesn't exist. Oh, it looks like they're going to the pool. You're going to have to answer or we'll go without you. But now... Najimi is probably going to have to call Tadano to make sure he's going as well. Was it used as a way to get Komi to go along? Something to do during summer and using your phone. So successful. So I'm guessing the next episode is going to be surrounding you. How is she going to handle being in a group going to a pool where there's probably going to be quite a few other people there? Hopefully she's going to find a way to communicate there as well, because I don't think she's going to come up with some sort of waterproof notebook. And that frame is really filling out. You know, some might say this was a very successful day. Komi going shopping, despite being mistaken for a mannequin. Getting a brand new haircut, despite only one person noticing. and a relaxing day with friends studying in the library, despite suffering minor cranial injury. And of course, what we saw at the end with Najimi, really, when Komi is struggling so much with the thought of calling anyone to see what they are doing if they want to hang out, well, not just be stuck in the room for summer. Yeah, Najimi has no qualms about that, just, who can we ring? Everyone. But of course, if everyone is your childhood friend, it might be easier to speak to them all. Not sure it's an entirely healthy outlook, but in the terms of getting over social anxiety, perfect. And why is it that there are so many adults in this world that seem as though they actually know what they're doing? The hairdresser, the ramen shop owner, really understanding Komi, understanding their clientele. If only the barista at a huge coffee chain really had the same kind of work appetite. Maybe Najimi would have gotten the drink that they ordered. The only thing I would say is that with the whole dad joke segment at the beginning, the puns, which were just, well, they weren't very good for the most part. And I'm not sure what it must be difficult having to translate Japanese jokes and wordplay to work in other languages. But I would like to know what they were originally. I might need to go back and have a look. See if my rudimentary Japanese will carry me through. But as you may have realised, I recently got my hair done as well. And that was a bit of a hair-raising experience because I did get one of those very chatty people working on my hair. Maybe I should have taken up the technique of falling asleep. I remember doing that quite a lot when I was young. And considering the next episode might be a pool special, the question stands, if Komi didn't have any clothes of her own, didn't really go shopping or buy anything, does the mum choose the swimming outfit as well? And is anyone else going to just invite themselves? Happen to possibly overhear a conversation? Ooh, what a coincidence! We met at the shopping mall earlier. Now, we just had the pool. Come on now. Well, the big question here, is everyone going to be safe? I mean, if, say, perhaps Tadano suddenly can't swim, and the only person to realise is Komi, how's she going to call out for help? Which is a bigger factor? Social anxiety, risk of drowning. With all that said and done, we're going to have to see it. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please let me know. If you leave a like and a comment on the video, it helps me and the channel out. If you subscribe, there might be videos in the future. YouTube hasn't really been doing notifications very well. I think I might be blacklisted. Hopefully you can beat the algorithm. Share it to your friends and family. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest. See you in the next one. Getting a haircut and going down the shops is one thing, but a truly harrowing experience. That is waking up in the morning and finding out what kind of anime you're getting me to watch now. At least I can say that on days where it's Komi, I really can't complain. So, I need to thank Electric Ant, Noku, Raywind, Kite, Sao, Shiwan, Mats, Mwaha, Stinsfire, Girly, Grey 19, Salty John, Cardboard, Croyville, Jennifer Rojas, Alvin Garcia, Santiago, Di Firo, Dark Shadow 799, Defender of Segs, Ginterman, Finesse Kid, Luis Rivero, Maurizio Lescano, Eddie Swanson, and everyone else, because they are leading me down this path, one that would be very difficult to escape, but as long as I can use my amazing people skills to get out of it, oh shit.